Twice a year, I ask all my students, what is your biggest challenge? And based on your responses, I make 2 free trainings. So I decided to do something fun in this video. I went back over the last 8 years of doing this and picked my top 10 favorite free trainings that you can go watch. They're completely free. They're classes that I developed based on your challenges. I also thought it would be interesting to hear what are people's most common challenges. The first one, the biggest challenge, and one of my favorite free trainings is how to be likable and be assertive. It's a nice person's guide to being assertive. Yes, it is possible to be liked and to be respected. This is essential both socially and professionally. You want to be liked by your friends, but you also want to make sure they respect your time. You want to be liked by your colleagues, invited and included, but also make sure that they respect you and your ideas and make you feel heard. So this is one of my favorite free classes. I love diving into the research of, can you be both liked and respected? The answer is yes. So be sure to check that one out if that's one of your biggest challenges. Free guide number 2, digital body language. So I love talking about body language, gestures, facial expressions, posture, but digital body language is specifically the cues that you're using in your online assets. Yes, your profile pictures, but also your email signatures, your profile content, your captions, your subject lines. All of those digital assets are sending cues to others, and the cues you send tell others how to treat you. So the whole free class on digital body language cues specifically, go check it out if you want to do a little profile makeover, or if you feel like people aren't replying to your emails, you don't feel like you show up as your best self online, whether that's socially, professionally, or romantically. So it's both for professionals and online daters. And third, if you feel like you haven't put a lot of time or energy into your online impression, to make sure that it's authentic to you. I don't want you to have an amazing online first impression and then a bad real life first impression. I want them to align, and I want them both to be great. So be sure to go check out that one. The third free guide that I think you're gonna love, you know if you have this challenge, how to deal with difficult people at work. We know those folks. I call them energy vampires. They take and they take and they take. Or you also have people who are ghosts. They don't give. They don't give anything. It's almost like they're not there. You're like, where's the task? Where are you? Hello? Can't engage you. If you have difficult people at work, I would love to teach you a very different perspective on how to deal with difficult people. I literally have a framework that I have developed on how to deal with difficult people, and it is not what you expect. Yes, I want you to set up boundaries and say no, but this framework is a little different. So if you have a difficult person you're dealing with, or even a difficult person in your life that you need to understand better and you want to transform, this webinar is for you. I hope that you don't need that one. I hope you don't want to watch that one, because I hope you're like, Vanessa, I have no difficult people in my life. Life is amazing. Okay, great. Skip to the next one. 4, I do this training every year at New Year's. It's my goal setting training. So I actually have 8 of these, but my most recent one, I would love for you to go watch. This is a goal setting framework I teach every year. I have honed it and perfected it as thousands, literally thousands of students have used this framework to meet their goals. So if you feel like you haven't reached a lot of your goals recently, or maybe you don't set goals and you'd like to, or you just want to level up some aspect of your success, watch this training, our most recent goal setting training. I'm going to teach you how to think about your life 1 year from now, but also 5 years from now, 10 years from now, and thinking about your wins. I want you to feel like a winner. I want you to feel like you're winning at life. And so I'm super excited about this goal setting framework because I know it works. I've literally seen thousands of students achieve their goals with it. So go check that out. 5 is the 5 laws of influence. So one of my earliest reasons I got into my career was, how do I be more influential? How do I have an impact on people and still feel authentic? How do I be more influential and help set people up for success so we all feel like we're winning? So in this class, I'm going to teach you the 5 laws of influence, how you can increase your impact and also your income. The more influential we are, the more we can command what we're worth, the more we can ask for what we need, the more we can get our raise, get our promotion. So influence is very tied to income if that's something that you're struggling with. If we just go after the income, sometimes we don't make a lot of progress. I want to teach you another way to go about it. So influence, impact, number 5, learn those 5 laws. Number 6, fighting burnout. If you are feeling stuck, if you are on a plateau, if you are in a career rut, if you're in a romantic rut, if you're in a drought, this webinar is for you. So I actually made this one, I believe, in 2020 when we just needed something different. Like everyone was just like, whew, feeling like things were hard. This is a way to reset you. So this training was really fun for me to build because I built it as a reset, as a way that we can get out of our rut, as a way that we can get unstuck. So I hope also this one, you don't want this one. I hope you're like, no, I'm not in a rut, Vanessa, I'm doing great. But if this is you, I've been there as well. And there's some science-based strategies to get out of your stuckness. There's some science-based strategies that will make you think different about your burnout. If you're feeling a lot of dread in the day, if you're not looking forward to your day, if you're not feeling a lot of excitement or joy, gosh, I hope that's not you, but if that is, please check out this training. I'm very proud of it because I think it's a different way to think about burnout. Okay, 7 isn't an entire free class, but it's actually a quiz and a guide. I teach a lot about the science of charisma, what actually makes someone charismatic. So we developed a free quiz to test your flavor of charisma. Most people assume that you have to be extroverted to be charismatic, but I do not believe that. In fact, I believe there are different flavors of charisma. Introverts can be quiet, powerful, and charismatic. Empathetic folks can be compassionate and healing, and that's their version of charisma. So go check out this guide. It's actually a quiz, and then we'll assign your charisma flavor and give you some information on how you can leverage your natural social strengths. Number 8, if you have a performance review coming up, this training is for you. I call it my Praiseworthy Performance. This is about how do you be more indispensable at work? How do you level up your expert power? How do you make sure that people see you as a critical member of the team, whether that's a colleague or a boss? So if you want to up your performance, if you want to really have people respect you for the work that you do, check out my Praiseworthy Performance Guide. Number 9, how to thrive in remote work and virtual work. So once we started to move into more hybrid work, working online, working on video, there was all these little issues that came up. How to look good on video, how to collaborate on video, how to be more charismatic on email, how to communicate with different channels. And so I built this one also in 2020 as we started to go more virtual. This is all about how to thrive in a virtual workplace, how to look better on video, and how to make sure that you're able to be your best self, even if you're not in person. So if you're hybrid or you're working remote or want to work remote, definitely check out this guide. Okay, number 10 is not a specific guide, but it's actually that one thing that we do in our blog is we create free master guides. These are usually 10,000 words plus on specific challenges you may have. So what was happening was I was asking students, what are your biggest challenges? What can I help with? And people would say, I need to do a performance evaluation, or I'm struggling to make friends as an adult, or I'm an introvert and I still want to be heard. So we realized those were not big enough to have big free 60-minute classes, but they still needed to be researched. We wanted to do the help. We wanted to research and give you the help on them. So number 10 is any specific challenge you have. We probably have a guide on it. And if we don't, email me. So if we don't have a guide for you, email me at support@scienceofpeople.com. I want to hear your challenges. One of my biggest challenges is coming up with content that is aggressively helpful to you. That is like, you're like, yes, Vanessa, that's exactly what I needed today. So if we don't have it, email us. If you're like, Vanessa, do you have a guide on how to make friends as an adult? Yes, we do. Vanessa, do you have a guide on how to host a party? Yes, we do. Vanessa, do you have a guide on how to fire someone? Yes, we do. Hopefully we don't have that. Vanessa, do you have a guide on how to write better emails? Yes, we do. Vanessa, do you have a guide on the science of personality and how to speed read people? Yes, we do. We have like 40 that are waiting for you. So hopefully we have it. We can send it to you. And I'm going to list a bunch below in the description. They're all free. They're just for you. I just wanted to make this video to show you how much content I have for you. I am here to help you. My entire goal is to help you achieve your goals faster. So if you want me to make a new guide for you, comment below. I just want you to feel like you always have a resource in me to be your best self. So that's it. Thanks, everyone.